Over several years, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission collected the testimony of thousands of residential school survivors. They shared details of what happened to them as young children being forced to attend. Those records, documenting over 100 years of Canadian history, are at risk of being destroyed in 2027.
People aren't understanding the full history of Canada, and I think everybody, if you live in a country, you 100% have to learn your history.
In partnership with the Anishinaabe Makwa, the traditional governing body of the Anishinaabe Nation, Verbanik filed a petition in November to ask the Government of Canada to ensure all residential school records are preserved.
Many of the stories that survivors shared were of horrific abuse, violence, sexual abuse, psychological abuse, dehumanization.
In general, the petition asked for immediate measures to prohibit the permanent loss of all residential school records, ensure long-term availability to Indigenous communities, survivors, and the public, and provide resources to support archival and community access initiatives.
Our hope is that there can be some formula set up so that those records can become part of a national repository, so that as we do this work, we won't disclose what's shared, but what we can do is see how that may help us find the names of children who disappeared or were disappeared, who died while attending residential schools. So the records are critical to understanding the truth of what happened.
Between 2009 and 2015, thousands of survivors shared their stories of their childhoods with the National Centre for Truth and Reconciliation. In 2014, the Ontario Superior Court ruled that these documents must be destroyed after 15 years, which was upheld by the Supreme Court of Canada in 2017. The records contain survivors' personal information along with testimonies. To preserve the records, survivors must contact the NCRT before September 19, 2027.
I don't believe that they should have to opt in to obtain their own records. I feel like that's something for their own kind of the same as medical records, where you should be entitled to them, and not to mention the communities that don't even know this is going on.
Their truth-telling helps us decide the path forward for healing, for our own families, for our nations, and for our relationship with Canada.
The petition is open to signatures until March 5th, 2026. In Toronto, Beverly Andrews, City News.